Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Monday announcements live from the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. I'm Membership and Events Manager Doug Jenkins. This is just how I sound today. This cold is kind of hanging on longer than I would have liked for it to, and now I sound like this. Anyway, we'll get through it together. We have a very, very busy week here at the Chamber of Commerce to tell you about, so let's get right into it. Here's what's coming up on the Chamber calendar and events that we're running here from the Chamber. As you can see, it doesn't even fit all on one screen. So let's go down the list. Starting tomorrow morning, bright and early, we'll have our fresh brewed business for the month. And this one will be talking about homelessness in Findlay and Hancock County. What does it look like? What's being done about it? What services are available? And what is the city doing? We'll have all of those topics covered tomorrow starting at 8 in the morning at the Marathon Center for the Performing Arts. You can go ahead and still register through our website right here at findlayhancockchamber.com. It's $15 to attend if you'd like to be there for that. Should be a very interesting discussion. And of course, we'll get an update on everything happening at the Chamber and with the Convention and Visitors Bureau as well. Tomorrow, we also have a ribbon cutting for Coldren-Crates, their new Celebration of Life facility out on Melrose Avenue. So expanded services that they've begun to offer this year. We're really happy to see that, and we'll be out there to celebrate that with them tomorrow at noon. Another ribbon, I mean, you can see the ribbon cutting scissors right behind me. They're just not going to be on the wall all week. They're going to be in my car because that's what we're going to be doing. Several ribbon cuttings. We do have a ribbon cutting at 11:30 in the morning on Wednesday for RooBarb Studios' new location in downtown Findlay. Really looking forward to seeing Jody in the new location down there. We're really excited for them in that big move that they recently made. Have a safety council meeting on Friday, November 3rd. Let's try that again. Thursday, November 3rd at 11:30 in the morning. This one talking about the must-haves for change communication. And the way this relates to safety is anytime you're trying to implement a new safety standard, how do you communicate that to your staff? And if you don't go about communicating it the right way, will staff and employees actually follow those measures? So Debbie Crow will be our guest speaker this week, and she'll tell us all about how you can implement those safety changes in terms of how your communication works. Debbie's a great speaker. Would highly recommend this one. We'll be out at the Hilton Garden Inn for this. It is a luncheon. Lunch is included with the registration fee, and it's a good way to meet other people as well, but really a great way to improve safety in your organization. Also on November 3rd, we'll have a ribbon cutting for Findlay Optimal Health. They're expanding some services there, and we'll be there to celebrate that with them starting at 4 o'clock. Looking forward to telling you all about that. And then finally on Friday, as part of Art Walk, the Hancock Leadership Alumni Association will be having a fall gathering. They'll be getting together at 5:30. I believe they'll start at the Marathon Center for the Performing Arts and then take in all these sights and sounds for Art Walk next Friday. So that's a great way if you've been a member of Hancock leadership in the past, a great way to reconnect with some of your old classmates and let them know what you've been up to, and also take in downtown Findlay on a Friday night. It should be a good time. Well, not only that, that's just what we're doing here at the Chamber. Our members have a busy week as well. We have several guests to tell you all about it. First, on Wednesday, the Helping Hands Food Drive, the University of Findlay and Sodexo Catering put this together. Riley McInnes is with Helping Hands and with Sodexo is here to tell us all about it. Riley, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Riley, tell us about Helping Hands Food Drive. This gets bigger and bigger every year, seemingly.
Yes. So just to give you a little history, so this is our 17th annual Helping Hands Food Drive. It started back in 2006, where we collected just under 1,000 pounds. And then last year, we actually set a record and collected just above 214,000 pounds. So every year we want to make it bigger and better. So far, we have been able to do that. And we have tons of sponsors. It's really become a community-wide, really county-wide thing at this point. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It's almost harder not to participate in it now than it is to actually take part. I know last year I had to run to Walmart during it, and there were people right outside collecting. They had a list of things that were needed. It was easy for me to go in, toss that on the grocery list as well, and get that taken care of. But what are some of the big things that you need for the food drive this year?
Yep. So the top 5 include peanut butter and jelly. We're going to just say that's one thing because lots of times they get lots of peanut butter and no jelly. So peanut butter, canned soup, canned fruit, cereal, and bottled juice are the top 5. And all of these donations go to Chopin Hall here in Findlay, and then they all stay in Hancock County and benefit our local community here.
That's a big part of it. If people want to learn more about it or how they can get involved, what's a good place to go, Riley?
Yes. So our drop-off locations this year, of course, include the Alumni Memorial Union here on campus. But then we also have Walmart on Trenton Avenue, Walmart on Tiffin Avenue, Great Scott on Broad Avenue, and then also Brinkman's on Sandusky Street. So if you want to drop off a physical donations, that's where we'll have those shopping lists. But if you want to make a monetary donation or learn more about the drive, if you go to findlay.edu and just look up Helping Hands, we have a nice webpage there that lays it all out for you.
Very good. Riley, thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you.
And again, be sure to take part in that Thursday, the United Way of Hancock County holding their annual World of Downtown Restaurants Tour. It's one of my favorite events each and every year. Although, breaking news, Kelly McClurkin from the United Way of Hancock County joining us. Unfortunately, we're out of passports.
That's true, Doug. Hi, thanks for having us today. We are sold out. So really, this is kind of, I think it showcases that you really need to put this on your radar for next year, because it's a really fun event that, patrons can enjoy and celebrate our great restaurants and bars downtown, while at the same time supporting a wonderful cause, United Way of Hancock County.
So, Kelly, let's talk a little bit about how this is able to support the United Way. Certainly, there's the cost associated with the passports, but then it gets people connected with all of the area downtown restaurants.
It does. So patrons purchase a passport, and that's their ticket to get into the participating restaurants downtown and bars. I should add that too. And so that money goes to our campaign. We're in the middle of campaign season right now. And truly, while enjoying the restaurants and bars downtown, patrons are working towards halting hunger and just supporting all of the great causes that we support. People who might not have a home, people who need access to transportation. Truly, we help the community as a whole rather than one specific cause.
Kelly, if people want to get involved with the United Way in other ways moving forward, what's a good way to get in touch with you to start that process?
Well, uwhancock.org is our website. You can always donate there. But we understand that gifts look differently to different people. So we can always use volunteers. We have an amazing volunteer center. Sarah Miley heads that up. Lots of different opportunities, whether it's individual or team building for organizations. We can always use office help this time of year with, that kind of thing for campaigns. So lots of different ways to get involved.
Very good. Kelly, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Doug.
And yeah, I understand how it sounded when I said very good. My voice just didn't want to go there, but we're getting through it. We're getting through it. One more member event to tell you about. This part of a larger community event in downtown Findlay on Friday with Art Walk. And Melody's joining us from the Findlay-Hancock County Public Library. Thanks for joining us today, Melody.
Hi, thanks for having me.
So tell us all about Author Fest. What's going to be happening at MCP? Well, tell us about it.
So this Friday, the library is going to be a stop on the Art Walk. So from 5 to 8 p.m., we're hosting 17 authors from the Northwest Ohio area. They're going to be there to talk about writing, to show us what their books are, and also they're going to sell their books there. So if you want to get a book signed, this is a great opportunity to do so. I'm also in the library right now. It's a little noisy. So
there you go.
Sorry.
There's just like a basket full of books that just rolled by you there. Also, it sounds like there will be some musical entertainment as well.
So there was going to be, but they've had to cancel. So there's not going to be any music this year, unfortunately. But the Friends of the Library bookstore will be open. So there'll be a lot of books for sale, and they're going to give out some coupons too. So you get them really cheap.
Oh, there you go. And that's all part of Art Walk. Of course, if people want to learn more about that or the library in general, Melody, how can they best get in touch with you?
Check out our website. Findlaylibrary.org is a great place to start. Or if you want to just give us a call at 419-422-1712. We have all the information you could ever want.
Very good. Melody, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And we do have a couple of jobs on our job board here at the Chamber as well. You can see where Brinkman's Country Corner and Turkey Farms are looking for some production workers and some cannery workers right now. I believe those are part-time jobs. We're going to try and have someone from Brinkman's on here on a future update on Monday announcements to tell you about what they're looking for there. And of course, right at home, looking for a personal care assistant. We talked to John just a few weeks ago right here on Facebook Live, as well as our YouTube channel and on LinkedIn about that job as well. So you can scroll back a couple of videos and find out more information about that. So that's what's going on this week. It's quite a bit busy around here, but a lot of great things happening in Findlay and Hancock County. We're happy to be able to tell you all about that. Of course, if you have any questions about what we're doing at the Chamber of Commerce with any of our events or programs, events, things like that, just give me a call, 567-429-7076, or you can email me, djenkins@findlayhancockchamber.com. Let's make it a great week. Hopefully I get my voice back, and we'll see you out there with Art Walk and the World of Downtown Restaurants and everything else happening. Helping Hands will be involved in that as well. Again, have a great week. We'll see you next time live from the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber of Commerce.